Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Tia from Nailed It Hawaii here. So today I'm going to be making a Christmas soap, and it's going to be a very plain, simple soap. Very plain Christmas soap. And I actually debated on whether or not to record this because it is so easy and simple, but I figured I might as well show you guys a couple of this Christmas soaps that I will be releasing. Let's see, so I just put in my hot lye water into my solid oils and butters. My liquid oils and butters are here. I have it separated into two different containers. And so I'm going to do something a little bit different from what I normally do. And so in one of these containers, I'm going to put the colloidal oatmeal and kaolin clay. And in the other one, I'm going to put my green colorant. I want to make sure this is it's a pigment, so it tends to, let me see, it tends to kind of clump. Wow, that is really cool how it's just like sitting in there like that, but it tends to clump, so I want to stick blend that to make sure that most of the clumps are out before I add it to the actual batter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. I'm also going to stick blend this one to make sure the kaolin clay and colloidal oatmeal is completely dispersed. So let's get started. Okay, so everything has been thoroughly mixed, so I'm just going to move that to the side for now. And move this back here, and I'm going to continue to let this melt down. And then as soon as that's done, I'm going to add my two oils into this one. Alrighty, so everything's just about melted down, so I'm going to start adding in my liquid oils now. First, the oil with the kaolin clay and colloidal oatmeal is going to go in. Okay, and next the oil with the green pigment is going to go in. It's going to scrape this down. So because this soap is going to be all one color, that's why I could mix it into my oils. And hopefully that will prevent a lot of the little colorant specks that I have been getting lately. Gonna hope. Alright, so that's in. So I'm just gonna stir this until it is emulsified. Okay, so that's been mixed up pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in the fragrance oil. This is kind of like a Christmas tree type, kind of. It's, it reminds me of like some type of, maybe like a noble fir smell almost. And then I did mix a little bit of some balsam and berry in there as well. So it's kind of, it's not fruity. Like there's a hint of fruit in there because of the balsam berry, but for the most part it's kind of more of a, I would say probably more masculine scent. So anywho, so I'm just going to mix this with my stick blender and we will move on to pour. Alrighty, so I'm just giving this a quick mix. I do want it at a thicker trace because we are going to put an embed in there. So you guys will see very shortly. Oops. I don't know if I even said, but the soap that I'm making is called Mr. Grinch. So that's why it's green, like Mr. Grinch. And that's why we went with like a kind of Christmas tree type scent. So let me just give this one quick mix and we'll start to pouring. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour in a good amount, maybe about a little over half full, and then here is my embed. This is a heart. So you know how like in the movie they talk about Mr. Grinch's, or the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes, so that's what I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna stick this inside and hope that it doesn't sink all the way to the bottom. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of this on top. Okay, so everything is in there now, so I'm just gonna wait for this to set up a little bit more, and then we're gonna go ahead and texture the top a little bit, and I will bring you guys back when it's time for that. Okay, I think we may be just about ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my spoon and I'm just going to mess it up a little bit. Make some indents here. In no particular order, I just don't want it like to be flat. I want it to be kind of more on the textured side. Alrighty, so the texturing is done. So now I'm going to take a couple of gold micas and I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. Okay. Cut. Just gonna sprinkle this over the entire top. I don't know that I want a super like gold cover. I still want to be able to see some of the green. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. But yeah, so there we go. That is the Mr. Grinch soap. Alrighty guys, and here is a close-up of the Mr. Grinch soap. We will be back tomorrow to cut this guy. I will see you then. Bye. Good morning everybody, and I'm back today to cut the Mr. Grinch soap. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, that was the embed. That was a little hard to cut. There we go. Very simple soap, but I still think it looks cute. Alrighty guys, and here are the finished bars. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.